You know, you hear all the time people saying people are more distracted nowadays. People have worse focus than they used to in prior generations. And I agree. I do think that technology and phones and all that does exacerbate attention problems in general among people. And of course, if you have ADHD, that's just going to make it worse. And so this is why I'm a big advocate of simplistic living and getting out in nature, because I think it just helps you to get that perspective. It helps you to have a sort of practice to quieten your mind, your inner world, to realize that there's nothing really wrong with you at all. It's just a societal perspective. And look, I can see the irony of the fact that I'm a distraction for you right now, but I would hope to think that I'm a helpful distraction. And I think this is another point I want to make, is that we have too many pointless distractions in our lives, and I think we need to look at what we're inviting into our lives and then evaluating what's actually useful, what is distracting us unnecessarily. There are lots of good, important things in life to have that are going to distract you, you know, responsibilities, things like that. But a lot of it is down to your choices, down to what you participate in. Really, it's a choice. It's a matter of perspective and understanding that what you invite in your life has a big part on how happy you are and how well you're able to function. You know, I'm not anti-medication. I think that it can help so many people, but at the same time, I don't take it anymore. You know, people have been asking me, hey Stu, you know, what's up these days? Do you take medication? And the answer is no, I don't take anything at all, because I don't feel the need to. I don't have a life that requires or demands my attention an awful lot. You know, but that's my choice. I've built a life around that, so I can get away with it. Some of you might have circumstances that doesn't allow you such an easy time in life, so you might feel the need to resort to that. And when I say resort, I'm not saying like it's, you know, it's a bad thing. I'm just saying like it's an option. I don't feel the need to have that option in my life. I don't like the feeling of being medicated, and I don't really like the side effects either. You know, it's causing me a lot of sleep problems. So for me, it's about just making a life that works better for me. It suits me better, so I don't have to feel the need to take any medication. People with ADHD might think it's a bit of an insult if I were to say that people aren't focusing as well as they used to because of technology. Like I'm undermining them. I'm not trying to undermine you at all. I'm not trying to undermine anyone's attention problems, but I do think that there is a certain element of reality where that is the truth, that it does make it worse. Let's just face that. This is why I like to get out so much, is because it's a meditation for me. It's a meditation practice. I rarely meditate. I've only tried it a few times in my life, but my mind would obviously wander a hell of a lot. So it was a bit difficult for me, needless to say, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I just need more practice. I have been looking into Buddhism and listening to audiobooks and things like that. Very interesting topic, and I think it can help a lot of people to find that inner peace and quieten themselves, you know, get in touch with their true nature and stop being so worried about small things in life and being constantly concerned about, you know, all the petty trials and tribulations that come with modern life. You know, another term that I hear a lot of is dopamine detox. Now, from what I gather, that means that you purposefully get rid of all the stuff that stimulates you, you know, all the gadgets, the toys, the technology, and you do that on purpose as some kind of way to cleanse your mind, to clear your mind, and it's supposedly meant to be a great way to improve your focus. The problem to me seems that dopamine detox is kind of boring, you know. I mean, especially if you've got a short attention span, you might get a bit antsy if you try to experiment with that. So that's why I think walking and getting outside is probably the best way to do it, because I think there's a difference. You know, you're not using technology per se. I know I am right now, but ignore that. Oh, guys, come on. I'm going to put it away after I made the video, I swear. But you know what I mean. I think it's a natural dopamine that you get from the fresh air. It helps you sleep better, and I think in turn helps your mental health, your mood, and that's going to give you better concentration, better focus. I think that we are hooked up to technology too much. I think that we are always on the go, especially with mobile phones and computers. Definitely some truth to it. And think of all that blue light you're getting exposed to on the daily. No wonder that people have sleep problems. I've always wanted to go out camping in the woods with nothing but a book and some food and some fire, things like that. but I think it'd be pretty hard to survive without any technology whatsoever. So I'd be curious to know as well, have you tried this? Have you tried a dopamine detox? Has it improved your focus? Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm going to be travelling through North Wales a bit more for a couple of days, and then I'm getting a ferry over to the Isle of Man. So I will see you next time, and until then, remember to stay strong and stay focused. Done.